A story in 5 words.
Men can't name masculine Democrats. So, Congresswoman, according to a new study by a think tank, young men struggle to name any masculine Democrat leaders besides Barack Obama, saying it's the Republican Party that best represent men's interests. Are you surprised by this? Where did the Dems go wrong?
I'm not surprised by this at all. And when I think about it, I think, Fetterman probably comes the closest to this, is the most masculine, but the today's Democrat Party, they have completely oppressed men. They've also completely oppressed women. If you look at the men playing in women's sports, they want to talk about that issue more than anything else, which hurts women, and it also feminizes men. So it's absolutely absurd. It's just another example where they're increasingly out of touch with mainstream Americans. And it's why strong leaders like President Trump will continue to excel. It's why the Republican Party will continue to put forth leaders who show action that are not passive. And this is a real challenge for Democrats as they look at their plummeting poll numbers with male voters.
Mm-hmm. It's also like the women in the Democrat Party are crazy. I mean, guys are very polite. They don't want to be in a room full of crazy ladies, Kennedy.
I think they're terrified of them.
Yes, exactly.
I think the most masculine people you find in the Democrat Party are the women.
Yes.
It's like Elizabeth Warren, Rashida Tlaib, Amy Klobuchar.
Swalwell.
She is
crazy.
No, I mean, it's wholly unsurprising because this is the party that has demonized men. And they cannot figure out, they have to spend tens of millions of dollars on podcasts. And maybe we should pay people to go to gyms and talk to guys while they're lifting weights and tell them about our great ideas. And it's like, ooh, yeah, bang up job. Heck of a post-mortem. You've really done it this time.
Yes. It's all about acting because they don't know how to be.
No, it's like Cory Booker.
Yes.
Cory Booker, it's just performative.
Yeah.
It's emptiness. There's nothing there. Mm-hmm. He's the invisible man. Yeah. I wish he were the invisible man, but he keeps showing up on my screen. It's like, blah, 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 blah. And then he wants to pick a fight with his fellow female senators.
Yes.
Who would beat the living out of him in the cloakroom if they could.
Tyrus?
Yes.
What do you say to this? They've been calling us toxic forever, and now they want us back.
No, they don't want us back. There's probably Bill Clinton was the last alpha male, and saw how that worked out. The reason why men aren't interested in the Democratic Party is very simple. There's no competition. When I'm saying there's no battle, there's no fight. They pick their leaders. They choose. We have to have a woman. Oh, we have to have this. Oh, it's Hillary's turn. Oh, it's this turn. And men, they want to compete. They want the best one. It's a thing. It's a part of our DNA. So when there's no dogfight and there's no fight to see, and you have people that come in, maybe you have 10 people, and you're like, well, we don't know who it's going to be, but out of these 10 people, someone's going to fight through, and eventually you're going to have 2, and then you're going to pick them, and then that person is strong because he's been battle tested and has scars and scrapes. That's what men are into. They want someone to be like, I want to be like that guy. He went from this and that. When you put somebody in a position because the way how they pee, whether it's sitting down or sideways or they identify with a bunny or whatever the blue it is they have that month. Men are like, there's no room for me in here because I want to compete. Yeah. I don't want to hear, I can't say something aggressive about something I feel passionate about because I might hurt her feelings. Mm-hmm. So that's why they left. It has nothing to do with you wanted to be the party of feelings. You wanted to be the party of, well, it's your turn. And, well, he was nice to me. And that's your party. The problem is America doesn't want that anymore. They dealt with it. They were polite. It was like a bee in your ear. And after a while, like, okay, all right, now the bee's kind of enough. Yeah. And then we went this way. So that's exactly what it is. Men, if there's no competition, no men in their right mind is going to want to be a part of it. No young man aspires to be placed anywhere. We want to earn it.
Piers, thank you. I said your name and they applaud.
Thank you very much. That was great. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to get a good applause line, just say my name, Greg.
Yes. Do you have masculine men in the UK? We know that you have soccer.
I mean, look.
Yes.
Self-evidently, Greg. Look, I was going to do a joke actually about they need more men like Tyrus because he's so massive. But look at this, he's disappeared.
Yes.
What's happened to you?
I had a health scare.
I last was here.
I had a health scare. My wife threatened me.
You are ripped at the moment, Tyrus. I'm impressed.
I'm a
Anyway,
horse dad. Less food, more horses.
no, look, obviously, British men tend just to skew more masculine than American men. Obviously.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Would you
He
agree?
can say that right now because of boxing. The entire English is taking over boxing as we know it.
No, let's be serious. I think the Democrat men, I'm not even sure if I can say this, but I'm going to. They're just a bunch of...
Yeah. You can say that.
They are, because they have persuaded themselves in the last decade that actually the kind of men that women in particular gravitate to are weak, whiny, pathetic little crybabies. And in fact, that's never been the kind of man that most women gravitate to or other men gravitate to. They're in the loser line on sports day. They're in the non-finalist race on sports day. They're the little weeds on the beach. You kick the sand in their faces. And yet they've been dominating the Democrat Party now for God knows how long. And I look at it, you look at Democrat polling. What are they down to? Like a 35-year low since records
it's
began?
even lower than they're claiming.
And it's because they spent the last few years basically denying even science and biology. You know, to your point, when they tried to persuade us this was perfectly fine and normal. And in fact, you had to do this. That if a biological man who was 6'4" came along and said, I'm a woman, then he should be allowed to compete against women in women's sport and destroy the integrity and fairness and equality and safety of women's sport irrevocably. And at that point, I looked at the Democrats and went, you're genuinely insane. So, yeah, the Democrats need to get back to sanity, to common sense. You know, I've got a book coming out called Woke is Dead at towards the end of the year. But you see stuff going on with the Democrats, you think, is it in the Democrats or is it still there and they don't know how to get rid of it and move on? They need stronger men.
It ate the beast from the inside, so they don't have anything left. It's like a virus it's like one of those bugs where the parasite actually kills the host and the parasite lives on.
Yeah.
I think they call it Fox and Friends. No, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like all of a sudden it changes. It's like cat parasite. You know that thing? I'm looking at you, Kenny, because you always have a weird brain.
I was going to say paramecium, but I think I'm wrong.
No, that's like a little...
All right, we're going to move on because I drove this segment into a dead end. I'm the parasite.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.